Title: Minneapolis says hold up. To the popo, major police reform on deck. TLDR, Minneapolis isn't playing around with their boys in blue anymore. A judge just gave the thumbs up to a huge reform deal after the tragic loss of George Floyd. Say peace out to chemical crowd control and random "do I smell pot?" stops. Talk about taking a step toward change. It's the dawn of a new era in Minneapolis, folks. The city's decided to stop letting the police play the my way or the highway game after the tragic George Floyd incident. Big question is, will these reforms make a real difference, or are they just a band-aid on a bullet wound? Judge Karen Janish of Hennepin County said aye to the settlement agreement, deciding to roll with de-escalation techniques wherever possible. The settlement is like a reality check for the police department, asking them to chill on the tear gas and other chemical party poopers. But hey, aren't these the same folks we trust with our safety? What does it say when we have to set rules for the rule keepers? But wait, there's more. The agreement also brings an end to the infamous police stops for "did your taillight blink weirdly?" or the classic "do I smell a skunk or is that Mary Jane?" Now, don't get me wrong, we need law and order, but when does law enforcement become law entrapment? This reform deal ain't no small fries, it's like a supersized meal for Minneapolis legal landscape. Can you even imagine what this means for the local residents? Well, let's break it down. No more surprise checks when they're just cruising around town, and fewer chances of having a heart-to-heart with the cops over the aroma of their car's interior. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. While this may feel like a victory, it's important to remember that it's just one small step on the road to a more fair justice system. Remember, this whole reform came to be because of a heartbreaking loss, and that's a price no one should have to pay. To wrap it up, let's get real for a second. Will these changes lead to a safer Minneapolis, or are we just changing the rules of a game that needs a total overhaul? And more importantly, can these reforms inspire other cities to rethink their police protocols? Let's start a conversation, people. What are your thoughts? Disclaimer: this article does not provide legal advice. It merely presents facts and asks questions. Remember, you're in charge of your own actions. Original news story URL for reference: https://www.pnews.com/minnesota/news/judge approves Minneapolis police reform deal forged after George Floyd's killing 3/